Infinite regression proves the physical isn't eternal. Basically, the universe can't be a proverbial infinite series of dominoes toppling one another, since the present moment is always bringing a new domino being toppled, hence not falling in line with this infinitely into the past moment of toppling a domino. Can't have a history infinitely going backwards because it's impossible to complete an infinite series of domino toppling. Infinite cause and effect in your history is like saying the smallest everything possible. At some point one must wake up from talking nonsense with the best of them. So what causes a beginning that's eternally available but not always available to begin? Change. Remember, I'm not saying how do you get something to come from nothing. That is a big empty statement full of nothing, literally. What I'm saying is, what can be an infinitely present potential? A ripple. This means that there is something before time. Nothing in itself is impossible since we're here, so therefore our timeline is ripples at center of a super-duper massive, super-duper gelatinous, eternal jello. Where the first domino is a ripple, since a ripple and a toppling a domino are eternal potential in manifesting but eternally finite. Eternally possible to remanifest in this eternal jello. I don't know what flavor jello, maybe hot, hotter than hot Takis, something a Mexican physicist would understand, since they like all that is sweet to be hot. Anyhow, something out of nothing is just triples on an eternally present omni-jello making a temporary self-affecting code through compression that manifests due to incomprehensible scales. What's the only way one can possibly sustain the wildly complex truth of every moment, from Planck scale to omniverse? Compression impulses, created at center of a super-duper massive, super-duper gelatinous eternal present field. How? The omniverse would be stuck at center, churning a code riding this background substance. A one-way influence from eternal substance in pure undisturbed form, to a churning oasis of universes. But, with compression-based perturbations at center, where the ratio of space taken up by omniverse timeline, to the rest of the eternal gelatinous field, a massive yet finite scale difference of 1 for every googol of similar area, with center receiving compression, waves of change from this 1 out of 1 googol gelatinous field. Perhaps omniverse is just a tiny spark at center of this super-duper massive, super-duper gelatinous eternally present field. If you feel like you understood and grew in cognitive powers with today's video, and, also, would like your beloved humble content creator not to starve to death somewhere out there in this cruel existence, then do your part, buy my shirt. You don't actually have to love me, but you can choose to love this shirt. So you want to relay your indispensability to the world at large? Then buy my shirt. Of course you will benefit greatly from wearing it, giving it enough time, research suggests. By research I mean yesterday as I wooed women with ease, I also winked at her. But before the shirt was in my life, looks of terror and horror. After the shirt, it's as if we always knew one another. It might be the old man. The shirt has powers. It's undeniable. For maximum effect, buy 7 to wear it 24/7. If you want to look good and smell great every day, you need this fabulous shirt, to look a cut above, undeniable with your choice of humor, humor you can own and use 24/7. It lets the ladies know that you know all about being a great influencer. I mean, if you want to be at the top of the heap. When one commands respect, anything is possible. From finding love, to amassing a personal army of minions. Okay, maybe I go too far, with the minions, or maybe your new minions will go too far, for you of course. Because they loved you ever since they met you, wearing the shirt. Find out what's possible for you after buying this sweet shirt. So you too can use the invisible force of great first impression.